Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 6 of this senior housing. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to start level 2. And what we're going to do here is we're going to add windows to all of this. But I'm just going to show you one. And I'm gonna fast track all of them afterwards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to architecture, click on wall, and then here in the drop down, click on curtain wall. And then I'm gonna start here instead. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in a curtain wall right there and go to modify, and then here we're gonna cut geometry, so wall first and then curtain wall. Once that's done, let's look at it at 3D. So that's located right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this down and pull this up like so. And then after this, I will add in design for the window. So let's look at it at south elevation. And here we have this one like that. And I'm gonna click in model in place. So look for generic model. And then here we're gonna set it, we're gonna pick a plane and we're gonna pick this wall. Afterwards, I'm going to add an extrusion. So let's change this, instead of line, let's use a rectangle like that. After that, let's add in another rectangle, but with an offset of maybe 20. So 20 is too small, so let's make it thicker, so around 50. So I'm gonna add it from the outside, and then after that, we're gonna add in some design in the middle, or a lot here. So first, I'm gonna add in one in the middle. So let's take this off, so no offset, and I'm basically estimating it, so might as well double check. So how many we could add here? So let's add that one for now. And then here, so I'm gonna add this one. So let's offset this to 25 on both side. And then SL, split element. And then TR. So now we have the one in the middle, and also we're gonna add two more here. Okay, so we're gonna add two more. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this and then copy, so CO, and then multiple. So I'm gonna add it right here and around here. Also gonna add it here and then here. and then SL again. We're gonna add, we're gonna split element all of this and then trim it the same thing that we did in the middle. So TR, so I know there's a lot of things to do in the senior housing, but actually once we're done here, you can see that we're able to copy everything fast. So it feels like it's very slow, but in terms of the way that we did it before in school, we have the whole semester, and most of the time I only give you 8 to 9, 20 to 30 minutes long video. So now, once we're done, we can now check it out in our 3D. And then here we have this, but I actually don't like the look. So instead of this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it a little bit. So I'm gonna edit this. Or before that, let's go back to south elevation. I'm gonna edit this. Or instead, so now I'm just gonna edit the extrusion. I'm gonna delete this. So I'm just deleting this, and I'm going to add lines right here. I want a variation of depth. That's why I'm redoing this. So what I can do is I could create this first. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna create this first, so finish. And then I'm gonna create the outer trims. So before that, let's change this. So I'm gonna choose cherry. And then after that, click create again, extrusion. And we're gonna do this again from the outside. And then we're just going to offset this to 50. So now we could change depth. So we're gonna do this as a cherry as well. And then click finish and then finish. Now, when we go to our 3D, we can set each one as its own depth. Okay? So now I'm setting the one from the inside, and from the outside, I could set this itself as well. So this one is the frame. So the frame, I want this one to be around that. If I edit this, I can make it exact So around 100. Okay, click finish. And then this one, we could edit as well and select this 300. And then click finish. Now we have this look. Okay, so now let's go back to our level 2, and what we could do is we could select this and this one, both of them, by holding control button, and we can copy, uncheck constraint, and make sure multiple is checked, and we could grab it from here and select and add it here. Don't worry about that. It's only saying that it's not appearing yet because we haven't um, do the cut geometry. So good thing about this is that you can have equal width and height windows. So now, after that, we've done all of this here. We could now do a cut geometry, starting with this. So select the wall first and then the curtain wall. And then if you look at it 3D, as you can see, we were able to create the windows fast. Now you just need to create it on the other wing and in the front. So for the front, maybe we could do a mirror. So let me show you if that will work. So select the curtain wall, and then holding control button, select the extrusion, and let's see if we could mirror this. So what I could do is I could create a line. So go to annotate, detailed line. I'm gonna create from this wall to the other wall. So make sure it's perpendicular. And then now let's do that again. So select the extrusion, hold control, select the curtain wall, and then let's look for, so I'm gonna do a draw axis, DM, and let's look for the midpoint, which is this one, and make sure this is perpendicular. As you can see, it was created. What we could do is we could just move this first. So I'm just using an arrow key. So I'm just moving it to the correct position, which is this one. And then after that, let's copy this. So holding control and then using copy, CO, check this multiple, and then grab it from the endpoint of this. Okay, so now that's done. We can now press escape, go to modify and cut geometry again. So wall, curtain wall. So I'm just selecting them. So here I haven't added this. So I'm just gonna quickly copy it and then add it here. And then cut geometry. And let's look at it at 3D. As you can see, it was added correctly. And then now, what I can do is, I could just quickly do it on the other side. Um, I will try and copy it as well, but it looks like it's in a different plane. So I will try, but you can do it again using what we did here earlier. So it's up to you, but I will get back to you after I've finished it. So as you can see, I was able to add the right wing with all the windows. And what I'm gonna do is, and I just want to point out, is that we have windows for 2 bedrooms and windows for 1 bedroom. So it's basically different from what we have here, which is a bachelor. So this is what I did. I only have three for the 1 bedroom, and bachelor we have a bigger one like that. So next video we're going to make this copy, and we're gonna group them all together, and then we're gonna copy it to all the floors, but we're gonna make sure that we don't copy anything in the middle. It's because in the middle is where we have differences. So thank you for watching, and I hope you like the video. Please hit like and subscribe feel free to comment down below.